Everyone wants quick muscle gains, but most people are making huge mistakes that hold them back. Have you ever wondered why some people pack on muscle fast while others struggle? What if everything you've been told about building muscle is incomplete, or even wrong? Today, we're exposing the science of rapid muscle growth. Welcome to Levitas. What is the #1 factor for building muscle? If you want to build muscle quickly and efficiently, the most important factor is progressive overload, the gradual increase in stress placed on muscles over time. This is because muscle growth, or hypertrophy, happens when muscle fibers experience micro tears during resistance training. The body then repairs these fibers, making them stronger and thicker. But here's the catch. If you lift the same weights with the same reps, week after week, your muscles stop adapting. To force growth, you need to continually increase resistance, volume, or intensity. This can be done by lifting heavier, adding more reps, increasing sets, or improving exercise technique to maximize muscle activation. However, progressive overload isn't just about lifting heavier, it's about training smarter. Your muscles need the right balance of stress and recovery. Overtraining without proper rest leads to fatigue, stalled growth, and injury, while undertraining doesn't create enough stimulus for growth. Finding the sweet spot between challenge and recovery is the key to fast muscle gains. How long does it take to build noticeable muscle? Building visible muscle doesn't happen overnight, but with the right approach, you can see noticeable changes in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. However, the rate of muscle growth depends on training consistency, diet, sleep, and genetics. For most beginners, an increase of 0.5 to 2 pounds of muscle per month is realistic. This might not sound like much, but over a year, that's 6 to 24 pounds of lean muscle, a dramatic transformation. Advanced lifters gain muscle more slowly since their bodies are closer to their genetic limit. What matters most is staying consistent and tracking progress. Those who progressively overload, eat enough protein, and recover properly will see results much faster than those who skip workouts or neglect nutrition. Muscle growth is a marathon, not a sprint, but the right strategy can accelerate your gains. Do genetics determine how much muscle you can build? Genetics play a role in muscle growth, but they don't control your ultimate success. While some people are naturally more muscular due to higher testosterone levels, fast twitch muscle fibers, or bone structure, genetics do not define your potential. One key factor is muscle fiber composition. Individuals with more fast twitch fibers have a genetic advantage for explosive strength and size gains, while those with more slow twitch fibers excel in endurance-based training. However, both types of muscle fibers can grow with proper training. Another genetic factor is hormonal balance, particularly testosterone, growth hormone, and insulin-like growth factor, also known as IGF-1. While some individuals naturally produce higher levels, training intensity, diet, and sleep quality can significantly impact hormone production. While genetics might determine how quickly you build muscle, effort, consistency, and strategy matter more. Even those with poor genetics can achieve incredible results by optimizing their training, nutrition, and recovery. Hard work and smart training will always outweigh genetic limitations. What is the best rep range for muscle growth? The ideal rep range for muscle growth is 7 to 10 reps per set, with moderate to heavy weights. This range effectively stimulates hypertrophy by balancing mechanical tension, metabolic stress, and muscle damage, the 3 key drivers of growth. Lower reps, from 1 to 5. With heavy weight, prioritize strength, while higher reps from 15 to 20 focus on muscular endurance. However, the 7 to 10 rep range provides the best balance of intensity and volume for hypertrophy. To maximize growth, it's essential to train close to failure within this range. If you can easily exceed 10 reps, the weight is too light. If you can't reach 7 reps, the weight is too heavy for optimal hypertrophy. By varying rep ranges and incorporating progressive overload, you ensure continued growth and avoid plateaus. The key is consistent, challenging workouts that push muscles to their adaptive limit. How much protein do you really need to effectively build muscle? Protein is the building block of muscle, but more isn't always better. The optimal protein intake for muscle growth is around 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight per day, or 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. For a 180-pound person, or around 82 kilograms, this translates to 144 to 180 grams of protein daily. This range ensures muscle repair, recovery, and growth without excess protein being converted into energy. Protein quality also matters. Lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, legumes, and protein powders provide high-quality amino acids, especially leucine, which triggers muscle protein synthesis. It's a myth that more protein equals more muscle. Muscle growth depends on total calorie intake, protein intake, training intensity, and recovery. Spacing protein intake evenly throughout the day maximizes muscle protein synthesis. In short, protein fuels growth, but balanced nutrition and proper training determine how effectively muscle is built. What is training to failure? Is it necessary to build muscle? Training to failure means lifting until you physically can't complete another rep. While it creates maximum muscle fatigue, it's not always necessary for growth. Studies show that stopping 1 to 3 reps before failure still leads to significant hypertrophy while reducing injury risk and central nervous system fatigue. Going to failure too often can hinder recovery, leading to overtraining and burnout. However, strategic failure training can be beneficial. Using failure on the last set of an exercise or during isolation movements, like biceps curls, can help fully exhaust muscle fibers. But compound movements like squats and deadlifts should not be taken to failure regularly due to high injury risk. The key here is train intensely, push your limits, but don't overdo failure training. Smart progression beats excessive fatigue. How does sleep impact muscle building? Sleep is crucial for muscle growth. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, testosterone, and IGF-1, which drive muscle repair, recovery, and new tissue formation. Lack of sleep disrupts protein synthesis, reduces growth hormone levels, and increases cortisol, a stress hormone that breaks down muscle. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night is essential for optimal recovery and strength gains. Additionally, REM sleep plays a role in neuromuscular adaptation, helping your body learn movement patterns and improve training performance. Poor sleep leads to reduced strength, slower recovery, and stalled progress. To optimize sleep, maintain a consistent schedule, avoid screens before bed, and create a cool, dark sleeping environment. The better your sleep, the faster your muscles grow. In conclusion, muscle growth isn't just about lifting weights. It's a science that depends on progressive overload, proper nutrition, strategic rep ranges, and optimized recovery. Without consistently challenging your muscles, growth stalls. The sweet spot lies in gradually increasing resistance while balancing intensity and rest. Building noticeable muscle takes time, but even beginners can see changes within 4 to 6 weeks with the right approach. While genetics influence factors like muscle fiber composition and hormone levels, they don't define your potential. Effort and strategy matter more. The 7 to 10 rep range remains the gold standard for hypertrophy, ensuring the best balance between strength and size gains. Meanwhile, protein intake of 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, 1.6 to 2.2 gram per kilogram, fuels muscle repair without excess waste. However, training to absolute failure isn't always necessary. Stopping just short still triggers substantial growth while reducing injury risk. Perhaps the most overlooked factor in muscle building is sleep. Growth hormone, testosterone, and IGF-1 peak during deep sleep, driving muscle repair and adaptation. Without proper sleep, progress slows, recovery suffers, and cortisol levels rise, increasing the breaking down of muscle tissue. The bottom line is that train smart, eat right, recover well, and muscle gains will follow. Thank you for tuning in to Levitas. Please share today's video with friends and family, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos. Your support is appreciated. It helps us grow and create more content to empower your health. Remain tuned to Levitas for more expert advice on your health and fitness journey. So stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.